anybody that's played football as many years as you, and people ask me all the time, what about your kid playing football? And I say, look, if he's not playing in the NFL and he's not playing college, and you're not talking about that many years. Well, Brian is talking about that many years. 12 years in the NFL or playing professional football, 4 years in college, all those years in high school. I did the math, and I'm really smart. That's about 18 years of banging your head into people, or 20.
20 would be more accurate, but yeah.
Yeah, 6-8 years when you were growing up, right? So
now, Steak, also let me preface this by saying I've been kind of bugging you to get the baseline test,
yes.
and you didn't do it. And I said to you very honestly, are you a little scared of what you're going to learn? Because you've told tales of things that you don't remember, and really horrific tales on the field and off. And at Dantana's. But go ahead.
Yeah, it is interesting, the stuff that kind of you forget about. And
when you say, I don't mind to cut you, when you say you forget about, meaning you think you have moments that are different from other guys in their late 30s, like you're forgetting stuff you shouldn't forget. Or you just don't know. You get nervous about it. I mean, tell me.
No, I mean, it's. I feel pretty good. I don't have any real major issues. Sometimes I drive home and I try to think of stuff, and it's like there's nothing going on. It's weird.
You try to remember something.
It's not even just remember, but like listen to the radio and try to think of like when we're doing questions for guys. You do a great job of coming up with questions for our guys we're interviewing.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And there's times I sit here and go, what am I going to ask this guy?
Right.
I can't even think of one thing right now on topic or anything. It's like just
you go blank.
Blankness.
So you worry worry that something isn't 100% right, or you just whatever. You just
I don't know.
All right,
That's quite. So it's a little concerning, but it's not bad. Not bad yet. Who knows what it's going to turn into? I probably had 4 or 5 bad concussions where I was knocked out on the field.
Wow.
And probably 8 or 10 other ones where you couldn't see out of my eye, or was dizzy, or I popped right up and shook it off, or whatever it might have been. So they detail over at the Gwinnett Medical Concussion Institute over there, which is brand new at the Hudgens Professional Building, Gwinnett Medical Center in Duluth. State-of-the-art facility. Everything you need to do. I just did the baseline where you get on a computer and you go through a test, and they kind of it's numbers you follow, it's pictures, shapes they put on the screen, and they put a bunch on there, and you got to go back and remember what shapes you saw, and they'll put ones you didn't see, and if you click, you're wrong, and if yes, you're correct. Colors, the quickness you can react to what you see on the screen. So a lot of things go into it. I found that as early on I was good as far as the test was concerned. As it progressed and became more difficult, I got worse at it, which is, I don't know if that's normal for people or I definitely got worse as it went along.
Yeah, but I'm sure
the reaction time was
okay.
less.
So they're testing your brain. They're testing the speed in which you're processing information. They're testing your memory.
Yes.
Okay. So, obviously it gets harder, and it probably makes you a little nervous because you're wondering what are other guys doing with this.
Exactly.
test.
You're thinking about all that stuff as you're taking it. So early on, I went 12 for 12 in the word memory. Design memory was like all the different shapes and stuff they put up there. I was, I think, 11 of 12 on that one. You keep going along, and it keeps grading you as you see more stuff. When it comes to it, there's a score of 0.7. That's like at the top. I was 0.5. I think low is 0.2. So if you get down by 0.2, you got a problem. The biggest thing for this is now they have me at this baseline. So if I get another concussion or if I start acting crazy, I can go back in there, get tests, and if something looks like a lot different than what I did earlier this week at Gwinnett Medical Center, then they can really start looking at it and see what's going on.
So absolutely no reason at 0.5 to delve deeper into what's going on with your brain.
Not yet.
Right.
That's all good.
Yeah, no reason to ever think there's.
The best thing about this place is for kids. You can go up there, you can get a baseline test before you go play football this year, before you go play soccer, before you go to cheerleading. Go up there, get tested. They'll have a baseline. I'm pretty sure it's free. And if you do get a concussion during the season, you go right back. You take the test again. They see the differences that happen. There's also impact testing, neuropsychology, exam rooms, vestibular therapy where they check your balance and mobility. Oh. And ocular therapy where they check your eyes. There's a new thing, I think it's called a phaser, $75,000 machine. It's a 3D room you're in. It videos you and takes you and checks your balance. It's pretty intense, but if you do have a kid that ends up getting a concussion in any sport, take him right over there in Duluth, Gwinnett Medical Center, and they'll take care of you.
All right. Interesting to hear more about that. Just in general, I think it's a fascinating topic.